remember when Kristen said that she didn't really like the reboot of Spider-Man back in 2017? Well, she was absolutely correct in saying that, we made the best films of her day, and she also claimed that, which I absolutely agree with that. The rest are just cash grabbing, which is true. Like, all these other Spider-Man reboots, no matter what decade it is, will be about the money. Okay, back in the day, it was really not certain if the same Raimi Spider-Man franchise will ever be successful, because the superhero genre was uncertain if it will ever be successful. And so it was really just a flip of a coin when they decided to make this movie. Unlike now, where it's like, you get five, superhero movies a day in a year, and it's like it's pre-corrupt, it's pre-made. You know, when the MCU version of Spider-Man came on screen, he didn't have his own movie. He came on to another person's movie, like Captain America. People were anticipating a Spider-Man to like be in the MCU, but people didn't anticipate for a Spider-Man movie back then. Not the comic book readers, not the people that watch cartoons, none of that. But when they announced it, of course those people got hyped. But it wasn't like that now. And now with, No Way Home, whatever, it's just typical, really. Or whether or not, they should continue uh, this whole franchise of MCU Peter Parker, which I will keep using. Well, I actually won't use the insult, but how people that don't like him gonna call him Onboard Junior, which is true. Like, even if in the movie, like Spider-Man No Way Home, how he discovered to be his own man, he should have learned that when after like Uncle Ben died. He shouldn't be learning that after May died at all. That responsibility line, I'm guessing that Uncle Ben don't exist in this world of the MCU. I'm guessing that. Considering that the actor that played Aunt May in the MCU wants Aunt May gay, so it confirms, legitimately confirms that he doesn't exist in this universe. And also, I remember back then the backlash of it, of like Tom Holland fans were criticizing her, saying, "Oh, you were nothing in the franchise. You were nothing. You were like a thought, a bimbo, whatever." It's like, it's so typical. But where were you guys like? Where was this criticism while she was MJ? Are you saying that what this MJ in the MCU is better than her? I'd rather take Christian Hunts than like Zendaya, which is constantly pushed nowadays. But that's just me, you know. And plus, Zendaya's an average person. But it's very typical of these, most likely fangirls to the fan like Tom Holland. When you criticize them, they'll be like, "Oh, you're just playing it back to nostalgia. It's just nostalgia made whatever." No, it's not. It's clearly proven that it's better. It's better, and you cannot tell me otherwise. Anyway, I don't care if the whole trilogy got 92% on Rotten Tomatoes and highly critically acclaimed. It's like, it's literally just popcorn movie. It's nothing good about it. The humor's not good. It's just typical Disney humor. Typical MCU humor. Just worse. When Peter Parker becomes Spider-Man, most of the jokes are not funny. It's just really corny. Like, is this a Disney XD show? It might as well be, since Marvel is owned by DC, so it might as well be. Because that's what vibe got me. I feel like it was trying to be a sitcom with the jokes and not taking itself seriously. Like, it's not just Spider-Man. Like, everybody in his movies were, like, suddenly a jokester, like a prankster for some reason. They're, like, so self-aware of what, you know, decade they're in, or what, movie they're in. They say, they make fun of Green Goblin. They make fun of Doc Ock saying his name is Silly and Goofy. Like, what am I watching? Is like a college humor video? What am I watching now? Am I watching a Spider-Man movie, or am I watching a terrible sitcom film? What is this? And also, when Kristen said she might want to return to the playing role of Mary Jane, there was like a couple of Tom Holland fans that called her desperate just because 4 years ago she wasn't a fan of Spider-Man reboot. It really just goes to shows that these people are like, they're ruthless, especially on Twitter. Like, it's terrible.